Hey, what's up, my friend? So, in today's episode, right, I want to share with you five things. Five things that only 5% of winning traders do, right? So, this means that what I'm about to share with you, right, are the stuff that, 95% of traders just don't want to do, right? So, let me share with you what they are. Number one, always be a student of the markets, right? Trading is not like your degree where you study for 2 or 3 years, you graduate, bam, it's the end. No, trading is for life, right? As long as you're in this endeavor, right, it's gonna be for life, right? So take me for example, right? I started off trading with pretty much price action trading. Actually, before price action trading is indicators, I dabble with it for a little bit, but I would say the first start into my trading career is the main emphasis on price action trading. I study stuff like candlestick patterns, support resistance, trend lines, multiple time frame analysis, and stuff like that. And once I have gotten a firm grasp, a firm foundation in price action trading, right, I started wondering to myself, what were this, institutional traders doing? How would hedge funds trading? Do they also adopt a price action trading approach? Then the more I studied, right, the more I realized the answer is no, they don't really adopt a price action trading approach. And I asked myself, so what were they doing? So this is where I came across, right, the world of trend following, right? This is a multi-billion-dollar hedge funds applying a trend following approach in the futures market. So that's where I learned about trend following. And the beauty of trend following is that you can adopt it, right, in a discretionary approach and a systematic approach. So the book that I encountered was a systematic approach to trend following. I learned all about it, and then I asked myself, systematic approach seems like an interesting way to trade the markets. What other such trading strategies out there, right, that can be traded in a systematic manner? So that's where I, got into systems trading, right? I studied, mean reversion trading systems. I studied, momentum trading in the stock markets, and up to this date, right, I am still continuously studying and learning more about trading, right? And the more I learn, the more I kind of earn, right? Because I can actually use my money and trade, right, multiple uncorrelated trading strategies, as what we have actually discussed in the previous episode, right? And that, helps me with my trading psychology. That helps smooth out my returns over time, and there's a lot of benefits to it. And it's all because, right, I'm always a student of the markets, right? I've been trading for more than 10 years now, but I know that there's a lot out there that I do not know. For example, now my emphasis is on systems trading, but hey, who knows, I might, go back into other forms of trading, maybe learn more about statistical, trading, seasonal tendencies and stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff that I really do not know, and I want to learn more about it, right? So that's the first thing. Always be a student of the markets. Number two, risk management. So I can dare say, right, that up to today, I have never blown up a trading account, and this is because of proper risk management. This is a lesson that I learned way early, right, in my trading career. Now, that's not to say that I've never lost money in the markets. No, I have lost money in the markets. That's not to say that I have never, have an investment, go to zero. I have investment that went to zero, right? But those are outside of trading, nothing to do with my own trading. And the reason why trading, right, is that I've never blown a trading account is because risk management, proper position sizing, and this is simple stuff, really. It's all just math, right? You just apply the mathematical formula. You'll know how much to risk, how much to buy, how much to sell, and that's it. Risk management. So if you ask me, right, what's one of the key things that a new trader should learn early in their trading career is to understand and practice risk management. Because once you've mastered that, you'll never blow up another trading account again. All right? Number three, ignore opinions. So with the rise of, technology, social media, globalization, right, there's so much news, there's so much opinions, there's so much noise in the markets. If you just go to any Facebook group, right, or Telegram channel, you can see people posting their analysis, their charts, their time frame, their signals or whatsoever. Now here's the thing, right, I'm here to tell you that as a trader, as a professional trader, as an independent trader, you want to ignore all the noise, all the opinions, all the news, all the everything. Why is that? Reason is simple, right? Because your trading is very likely, highly probable, different from the guy who's sharing his analysis. Someone might post a chart on, let's say, euro dollar 5 minutes time frame. There is a potential breakout. But how does that concern you? Because you might be a trader who's on a daily time frame, trading off a different time frame with a different trading strategy. So if you were to follow someone on a different time frame with a different strategy, with a different goals, then what's going to happen is that you will be inconsistent with your actions, and that leads to inconsistent results. So really, ignore all the opinions, ignore all the analysis, ignore all the news. It doesn't matter. What matters is you, your goals, your trading plan, your trading system. That's all that matters, and you must follow them. That's it. Everything else is noise. Number 4, leverage the work of others before you. Because here's the thing, right? In trading, I know it can be sexy, right? You'll be the one to find the holy grail, right? To find that formula, the magic formula that speeds up money consistently over time. I've tried that approach, didn't find success with it, and what I found a much more easier path is to leverage the work of other traders before you. So go and study proven traders, right? Their works, right? Reading books, blog posts, watching their videos, studying webinars, going to SSRN. I think that's a hub, right, where it stores all the academic research papers, and study those materials. It can provide you with trading strategies that comes with backtest results that you can leverage for your own trading. You can take the system, tweak it a little bit, make it yours, right, and test it and verify it and see whether it still works or not, right, and how much of a difference are your own results compared to the ones that is being shared in the books, in the videos, or whatsoever. So leverage the work of other traders before you. You can really shortcut your learning curve, right? They kind of like give you already a template, like a skeleton, right, there for you. And all you need to do is just add the meat, add the muscle, add the skin, add some hair, and you pretty much have a human framework, structure, a proven, verifiable, or tradable structure that you can use. Right? So leverage the work of others before you. And finally, the last thing, very important. As a trader, even as a human being, right, you must be able to think independently. You must be able, right, to stand away from the crowd and tell yourself the crowd is wrong and I am right. You must be able to do that, because here's the thing, right, in trading, no one will be there to spoon feed you. No one will be there to, do the back testing, the forward testing for you. It's all on you. No one else will do it. I mean, you can pay people to do it, but ultimately, it's all on you. So one of the ways, or one of the things that I see among traders is that they are not willing to do the work. They ask me questions like, hey, Rayner, which is the best moving average out there, man? When I see such questions, right, it immediately tells me that this person doesn't want to think independently, right? They do not want to ask themselves, right, why is Rayner using the 20-period moving average? All they want to know is which is the best moving average. And when you ask yourself such questions, right, it kind of, just ends the chain of learning, right? You don't get to learn anymore because the questions that you ask are too superficial. So I want you to think independently. I want you to think deeper. And some ways to do so is to ask yourself why. Why is Rayner using the 20-period moving average? Don't ask what, ask why. And when you ask why, you will find answers, right, to your question. Like maybe, why is Rayner using the 20-period moving average? Well, that could be because, right, the market is in a strong uptrend and the 20-period moving average serves as an area of value. That's why. Or rather, why is Rayner setting his stop loss, right, above resistance, 1 ATR above resistance? Well, that could be because, he says that, there's a good chance the price would spike above resistance and then, collapse lower. And if your stop loss is just above resistance, you might get stopped out. So ask yourself why, right? Focus on the concept, right? So for example, trading strategy. Why does this trading strategy work? Don't ask yourself what is the best settings for this trading strategy, because that, again, right, just ends, right, your learning curve down there. Ask yourself why. Be independent, right? Think independently, really, and your life, right, will just look entirely different, right? You can be sure, right, that you are the rare minority out there, right, who can think on your own 2 feet, and you don't have to be spoon-fed, and that's powerful. Okay, so as a quick recap, number 1, always be a student of the markets. Your learning never ends. Number 2, practice proper risk management. Number 3, ignore opinions, ignore the news, ignore all the noise out there. Number 4, leverage the work of other traders so you can reduce your learning curve. And number 5, think independently, right? Focus on the why, focus on the concept. So with that said, I've come to the end of today's episode, and I will talk to you soon.